What's going on, guys? Welcome to the COD Cafe. My name is Steven, and I will be your host for today. And today I have a awesome video for you. Today I'm going to be talking about all the perks that are available to you in the new Call of Duty coming out on November 5th, Call of Duty Ghosts. There is a completely new revamped system of perks and equipment and secondaries and all that stuff. And so I just want to get right into it and start talking about that. But actually, before I do that, I just want to tell you about this gameplay. It's just a gameplay of me playing on Hijacked Domination with a couple friends slash subscribers. And it's a decent gameplay. Like I said in the last video, I've only been recording the last couple of days because I just got back into making videos for you guys. So anyways, without further ado, let's start talking about the perks and the way the perk system works in Call of Duty Ghosts. So basically, you have 11 points that you can use towards perks, lethal equipment, tactical equipment, and secondaries. And the perks are, smaller. Like each individual perk does less than it would have in an older Call of Duty, but you get more of them. So it's more customizable than ever, which I think is really cool. So so first of all, let's talk about how the lethal grenades, tactical grenades, and the secondaries work. Each is worth 1 point, and if you want to have more than one, then we'll talk about that a little bit later. So first of all, the perks are combined into several different categories. They're combined into speed, handling, stealth, awareness, resistance, equipment, and elite. So each of those categories has 5 different perks available inside of it, and you can pick as many or as little of the oh, look at that double kill. Oh, and then I get taken out. You can pick as many as the perks in each category as you want, as long as you're under your points limit. So for example, you could use 8 points towards your perks, and then you could go with 1 lethal, 1 tactical, and 1 secondary, or you can opt out of having a lethal, tactical, or secondary, and you'll get 1 extra point to go towards your perks for each of those that you opt out of doing. So let's start talking about what the different perks do. So first we've got speed. Speed category. Inside of speed, there's dexterity, sleight of hand, agility, marathon, and stalker. So dexterity, sleight of hand, marathon, and stalker are the same as what they would have been in previous Call of Duties. So I won't go into much detail about that. But agility is basically like lightweight was in the previous Call of Duties. So, and if you have any more specific questions, you can always go to codghosts.net. That's where I'm getting this information from. Next, we've got handling. So the first one under handling is strong arm. It costs 1 point, and it allows you to throw equipment farther away. It also cooks your grenades faster. I honestly can't see myself using this perk. I don't know, I would much rather have a lot of the other perks, or like a secondary, or a C4 or something, rather than that one, but to each his own. Next, we've got on the go, which allows you to reload while sprinting. And I'm not too sure about this one either, because sure, it would be faster, but at the same time, it's like you can't cancel your sprint anymore by cancel your reload by trying to sprint. So yeah. Next, we've got reflex, which is basically kind of the same as fast hands from Black Ops 2. Basically, you can reload your, or you can switch weapons faster to your secondary or back to your primary. Next, we have steady aim, which is self-explanatory, and quick draw is the same as it would be for the attachment for Black Ops 2, where you can aim down sight faster. Next, we've got stealth. and we've got 5 in here. So first is Takedown. Takedown is new to the Call of Duty series. Basically, Takedown means that when you kill an enemy, the little skull that would normally come up doesn't come up anymore. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's gimmicky or how well it'll actually work. We'll have to try it out and see how that works out. Next we've got Blind Eye, which is the same as every other Call of Duty, where Blind Eye is you're blind to enemy support, as my phone beeps at me. Next we've got Off the Grid, which is the same as Ghost. Basically, you are invisible to SATCOMs, which is basically the new UAV, as well as ping, perk, and radars and that kind of thing. Next we've got Dead Silence, self-explanatory. Walk and jump and sprint silently. Cold-blooded is also self-explanatory. Next we've got the category is awareness. The next perk is recon, which causes damaged enemies to be shown on radar as a red arrow for a while. This one again might be kind of gimmicky. They had recon in Modern Warfare 3. Oh, and wait for it with the double and the triple, the 5-piece. Okay. So yeah, so they had recon in Modern Warfare 3, and not very many people used it. I guess there's just better perks, but at the same time, it is only 1 point, and if you had a whole team running it, that might actually work out pretty cool. So yeah, we'll have to see. Next is Scavenger. That is self-explanatory. It is important to note though that the Scavenger is it does resupply explosives. Oh, I'm sorry, equipment. Which I'm assuming when it says equipment, that means that includes lethal equipment. Because if you remember in Modern Warfare 3, you did not replenish your C4s, claymores, bouncy betties, that kind of thing from scavenger packs. Okay. Next is Eavesdrop, which is the same as I guess it was called Sit Rep, but basically enemy footsteps are louder. So it'll be interesting to see how loud the enemy footsteps are inherently, and how much more louder they are with this perk. Next we've got Wiretap, which is a very interesting perk, and I'm going to make a video about this perk on its own. But basically, you get to use the enemy's UAVs for your own use, which is pretty cool. Next we've got Resistance, so Resilience, you take no fall damage. Painkiller, regenerate your health faster. That one's interesting to me. Stopper makes you flinch less, which is basically the same as Toughness. We've got Tact Resist, which is the same as Tact Max for Black Ops 2. And then we've got Blast Shield, which is the same as Flak Jacket from Black Ops 2. The second last category, Equipment. For 1 point, you can take an extra Tactical. For 2 points, you can take an extra Lethal. We've also got Fully Loaded, which gives you extra ammo for your weapon. 2 points, you can have an extra attachment for both your primary and secondary weapon. Danger Close is increased explosive damage. That really scares me, because thinking of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I know for a fact that there are some secondary launchers in this game, so I hope people don't, hope you can't somehow abuse that. But anyways, next under Elite, there is some kind of interesting one. There's Gambler, which gives you a random perk. We've got Hardline, which is 2 points and reduces the amount of kills required for kill streaks. That one's pretty cool. Lots of people will use that, I'm sure. Ping. After killing an enemy, this perk activates a sonar ping that reveals other nearby enemies. It'll be interesting to see how exactly that works and how effective it is. Last two, we got Overkill, which allows you to equip 2 primary weapons, and we've got Deadeye. 5 points out of your 8 to 11 possible points, and consecutive kills increase the chance of your weapon to cause more damage to enemies. This is one of the more controversial perks that are available, and I know that it's 5 points, but I think I'm going to do a video solely just about this perk, because it is really interesting to see how balanced it'll be, and if somebody's really good, if it can make them almost unstoppable. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and have an awesome day.